today, Rachel,
Today,
we have not one special guest,
but
two special guests. They're multiplying.
Yeah, we got the boys in the studio. We're here with Brandon Berman and Harrison Forman from UpDating.
What's going on? How you guys doing?
Yeah.
Thanks
Welcome.
for having us.
Oh, we're so happy to have you. I'll just give a little rundown of what UpDating is before we get into all the tea from the boys. But UpDating is a first of its kind and wildly popular live show bringing comedy, dating, and reality to a stage near you, hosted by these two lovely gentlemen. Audience get 90 minutes of unfiltered fun, big reveals, insane twists, audience interaction, and after-hours experience unlike anything else in the entertainment history of life.
Great write-up. I love that write-up.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to Dialed In. We're so happy
Guys,
to
any
have you
edits
guys.
we could make to the write-up?
No, I'm gonna take that now and use that and send
I was going to
that.
say, and she was using like a seductive voice, too. She was like,
I can't help
"Updating,
it."
We're gonna
updating
add that
is-"
to our website. Maybe we'll sell more tickets.
Yeah.
Okay. Just
Wait, so when did you guys start updating?
September 13th of 2018.
Okay.
Okay.
Been a
So
while.
2 days after 9/11, they were like, this is the
That's
day.
so funny. The anniversary happened.
Yeah, they were like,
2018. So you've been doing it for almost.
No, over 7 years.
Yeah.
that's crazy. And then TikTok comes out, and then you guys are like, thank fucking God.
Well, we got lucky
yeah.
because we started before all that. I
Mhm.
can't imagine. We actually were saying the other day, imagine starting something now and feeling pressure. But yeah, we started then. It was a year and a half in. Pandemic happened.
Everyone else is like, fuck my life.
Everyone was, and we were also like, oh my God. Then,
Yeah.
yeah, we came back end of April of 2021. We're like, we got to get good. And then more and more like clips. And then,
Mhm.
you just keep going. And
Yeah.
then,
Yeah, and
I mean, that's-
early on, we thought it was so dumb. We were like, yo, let's just make this an underground show in New York. Let's not post anything on social media. Let's just make this the cool thing. But obviously, like, that's not going to pay your bills. so.
Exactly. How did you guys decide to make a dating show? Like, people don't think like two guys band together and they're just like, let's do dating. How did that happen?
We love dating.
we loved it. We just
love
became
romance.
We
became
love love.
friends. Like we got along. Like we were introduced to someone. Ironically, we're on Sirius. I was interning at the Howard Stern show in college.
Wow,
And
full circle.
Huge inspiration. Met Harrison through a guy there. We became pen pals, and like we just kind of like it was the most organic, creative story of like coming up with something.
Yeah, we both, we were both doing different types of comedy. Brandon was doing stand-up. I was doing kind of improv stuff. And we just didn't love like the traditional thing, and we love the Jersey Shore. We love that kind of humor, and we wanted to see that. We weren't seeing that
Gym
kind
tan
of
laundry.
yeah GTL. We weren't seeing that kind of humor on a stage, right, for a whole show. So
You
we
weren't seeing
started it.
Snooky running around.
we weren't seeing Snooki.
No, we were not. We have fun, but yeah, we love and my skill was always in like I love surprises. Like I used to like when I was in like high school. You're talking now the 2010s. I would record a good conversation with a cab driver, and that to me was like the fun kind of humor. And
Were they in on it?
they were not. And those,
This is the thing, though. I've done that, too, and I'm like, yo, my driver's going off right now, and then I'm like, that was fucked up.
That's so funny.
I'm like listening back. I'm like, Lyft driver's talking crazy right now, and I have that in my voice memos.
Like,
Do you ever do that?
Voyeurism.
No, I never do that.
You never do that.
Yeah, no, never.
It's just every guy thing.
We're just weirdos. Well, now nothing's weird because
I know.
everyone's like back then things were still interesting. Now everything is insane, so there's nothing to even record.
Totally.
I flip on
Right.
my
It's so
phone.
much harder to get rage bait.
I
these
fell
days.
for
I
I fell
know.
for AI today for the first time.
Well,
Like, for the
A
first
Sora video?
there was what didn't say Sora was nothing. It was so realistic. A guy was like sitting on his toilet in a cabin, and then a fucking deer comes through the window, and the bear comes through.
What?
And
Oh,
I was
bro.
like, what the hell? And then everyone's like, AI. I'm like, all right, that fooled me, boys. Like, I'm
You
fucked.
got
I
got.
saw
I think
that.
AI is going to fade
Yeah.
out. I think it's already starting to fade out.
But
No
this
matter-
video,
I'm like,
no, I think AI videos, no one wants to watch this
right.
stuff. Like the audience isn't. Sora popped for like a day.
Yeah.
And have you heard about it?
Well, it's
since?
just AI is amazing for boring people for sure, and non-creatives. I get it, but
But like,
what
people
you
are
were
starting to
saying-
date with their AI chatbots. They're starting to date them. They're going to stop doing updating.
dude, honestly, let them. So I say
that
go
sounds
for
like
it.
them.
updating too,
Let
because
them.
we're not setting up real matches.
His
What do you
video though,
mean?
I did see this, and it did trick me. The guy's on the toilet, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the
yeah.
bear goes in, like that kind of shit. It's like, oh, like it is kind of cool. you
It was
know?
crazy though, because
It-
I really was like, wow, like we're so fucked. Like I was like, in the future, we're so fucked. If I can't discern now,
Mm-hmm.
good
Oh,
luck to us.
No,
Yeah.
Good
it's
fucking
tough.
luck. Okay, well, can you give us a little bit of rundown? I know I said the beautiful intro at the beginning of what updating is, but what is it?
It's a comedy show. Like it really now is a comedy show. It features dating. We kind of like it's almost like a human exploration show. We cast interesting people, and you start with two people. You try to build their characters, character development, and then you kind of see where that goes. And people could come up from the crowd. We kind of just go wherever there's interesting moments.
Yeah,
right?
it's kind of like a talk show, honestly. Like it really is turning into like a live talk show. There's reality, there's drama. Honestly, the twists and turns, like that stuff goes, more than the dating stuff. Like the twists, the turns, and the humor kind of drive everything. And most importantly, we have no rules.
Right.
It gets raunchy.
It does.
It gets
I went to your
unfiltered.
show, and I wasn't sure what to expect because I hadn't. I mean, you guys wanted to cast me on your show, and then
I know. We
You'd be
wanted
great.
multiple times they've reached out to me to cast me. I've got on FaceTime with them. They're like gassing me up. They're like, "You're amazing. You're hilarious. You're perfect." Never hear from them again. They're like, "You should come be in the audience."
You are.
Well, you're
though.
very particular about who you want.
That's
The
true.
kind of Rachel, very specific. So
That is true.
we had a guy that wasn't your type, and as much as we wanted you on, we still do try and set up real couples.
No, we do. Like that's the thing about our show, right? And this is the funny thing about humor. When we started it, we're like, "Yo, like let's get the worst match." The crowd immediately was like, "All right, like this is like what are we
Opposites
doing?"
attract, we were saying.
Oh, yeah, and the reality, like if you start with two people vibing, not only is there a story, then you get on top of the comedy stuff you're trying to do, which invests people. You also create an atmosphere in the room, and it actually enhances the comedy. So we don't want, if someone says this is what I do not want, 9 times out of 10 we'll be like, we're not going to have you tonight. You can come up later in the show if you are interested. So we do have, in that regard, like we do have good intentions.
Yeah, and people want to feel invested in a love story. Like if you actually see people falling in love on stage when everything else around it is a joke, it's kind of like, oh my God, they found love in a hopeless place.
Look, it's good for business.
It is.
If we have couples, we have 2, I think, we have 2 engagements.
No,
Oh,
no, we
really?
have 2 marriages.
2
now.
marriages.
Oh,
I was
wow.
gonna say,
Yeah.
like,
You guys
do
are
know
one
the
away from
stats on that?
heaven.
Yeah.
No, I almost actually was like, I almost did a wedding. What's it called when you?
When you officiate.
I almost did. Like, and they came to a show and like they know my fiance's sister, and they're like, yo, you're gonna do it, and like I spoke to them, I'm like, this is huge, and then like, yo, I never heard from them again. And I saw a photo.
I can relate.
Yeah, you've been in
it's
that
tough.
position. No.
Yeah, it's tough. You almost get cast, get shoved to the side.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry,
I'm
sorry.
just
We're
joking.
sorry
I'm not
about
salty
that.
at all.
You should just go on.
Yeah, at this
Just
point.
look
We're
at
gonna have
that.
you on.
We'll do
Yeah.
it today.
Okay.
Where did the name UpDating come from?
I think.
What does that mean?
It's kind of you're updating the crowd with what's happening
Oh.
in a way, right? Giving dating an update.
I never thought twice about it. I just used to see all these shitty names for things on TikTok, and then I was like, this one makes sense.
Dude.
This is cool.
It's so funny. Before we
Yeah.
did the first show, we originally had like date night
Oh
live.
my god, that was.
And then
so
I remember
lame.
Berman and I hopped on a call. I'm like, bro, if we launch this thing with Date Night Live, like this is gonna fail. Like this is the lamest fucking name
No,
we've
like,
ever.
so lame, and I see all the time people do shit. I'm like, yo, whatever a name is, like just make it simple and cool. And updating is also universal. It could be anything. I don't
Totally.
like it's, and like I said, like now it's a kind of a broad show. It's a variety kind of thing. Like yeah,
It's a
imagine.
media company updating.
Yeah,
in a way,
it kind
you
of
know?
is. You know,
It's a variety show.
It's a variety,
show. It's also like a sex show. Like it could be whatever, however you look at it.
It does get a little flirty on stage. A little
Sometimes.
touching
A little
happens.
risque.
A little risque.
A little risque.
You guys were like, would you kiss someone on stage? How far would you go? I was like,
We said, how far would you go?
yeah.
Well, we do that because before someone comes on, we don't want anyone to ever be in a position where like they don't know what they're getting into, and so like we see what someone's boundaries are, and if they seem super reserved, we're like, this may not be for you, you know.
But we've done family-friendly PG shows, and some of them are really good.
How many shows have you done?
I actually think it's
800.
I think it's like
800?
Hey, we've done 800 live shows. People think
Yeah.
we just started too. I'm like, dude, it takes
Dude, it's
it
a
takes
long
like
game.
it takes a decade.
Something we
honestly.
were just talking about this week was that, like, this piece of advice that this girl's mom gave to her on TikTok, and it's like someone who's an overnight. What was it? It takes 20 years to be an overnight success.
You mean the 10-minute conversation where you were trying to tell me like 4 numbers?
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Rachel was like, yeah, the number 1. And it's like 1 minute. For every minute that you care, this is amazing. 5, for 5 times you have to try something.
Yeah,
Whatever.
exactly. So it takes 20 years to be an overnight success, but it's taking you guys 7 years.
Yeah, but even longer though, because I started stand up at 21. I'm 31 now. He was doing stuff, and it's funny because when you're starting out, you like your first like sold out show, like your first viral video, you're like, yo, it's,
I know.
and then it just you kind of never get a break. But we've
Totally.
slowly built a great business that we control and we have fun. Like I don't need any break. Like it's just we're kind of happy. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
good.
take it around the country.
the
I
world.
mean, the world.
Oh, the
We've
world.
probably done over 100 cities, 7-8 countries.
Yeah.
Wow.
Done them all.
You know, Europeans are as weird as you think.
Yeah,
That's why we don't post them.
Really?
It's not the.
It would you get shadow banned if you post that.
No, what's funny about Europe is they're more reserved. Like they like
Yeah.
early on.
They have class.
Yeah, they kind of, but they're cool. Like that's not. We like.
What are
it-
you guys,
what-
fucking normal? What is that?
Guess what city you think is like the best for updating?
U.S. or outside?
U.S.
The best city. I don't know.
I'm saying worst, Miami. That's
No.
what I am.
Miami's good for the
Miami's
show.
good?
Miami's
It's
good for the
good.
show.
It's good. Weirdly,
New York.
New York's the
York's
best.
great.
New York's the best.
The
LA.
Northeast.
LA.
is lower on the
No,
list.
LA is tough.
Dude, it's hard. Crowds here are real. Like yo,
Yeah, everyone's like, we see shows every single night. Like, we're not impressed. Even when you see like the biggest star, I went to Beyonce and everyone was having fun, but it's like I've been in way crazier crowds, and it's fucking Beyonce.
Well, everyone's too cool
Such a
to
good
be in a
point.
crowd.
I'm
here.
not too cool, but it's just like, are you not impressed? They're
it's
not.
depressing. We've had many moments here, especially early on when like you're starting out. You're like, yo, there's like Asians coming, and like I will tell you, we've done some of the worst shows out here. Like that are like you wake up going like the night of, you're like, this is gonna end. Then you wake up, you're like, I can keep going.
I remember before our first show out here, we're like, yo, casting our LA show is going to be so easy. Everyone wants to be famous. You know, it is the worst place to cast updating. You know, because
Why do you think that is?
I think we love, you know, for our show, we like authentic people.
Well, it's the opposite.
And we
of-
don't see a lot of them.
It's the opposite of actually what Harrison just said. Like early on, we're like, oh, people that want to be famous, they're gonna
Yeah,
be.
we thought that would be good.
But normal people that do not want to be famous, that don't
Exactly.
even necessarily want attention or want to come on the show, are the best
They're
because
so
it's
genuine.
authentic.
They're
We
so
want
genuine.
Yeah.
They're like, we'll say anything. We've never been media trained before.
Yeah,
Dude,
if
it's
we
not-
see 100 followers on Instagram, like that's a green flag for us. You know, if we
It really is. We want that. That's like, and that's the root of what makes our show great. And I think that's like what it's authentic. Like we really want normal shit. You know?
Well, I think that's the whole issue with doing stuff on social media is everyone sees like the views it's getting and the storylines and stuff, and then it becomes inauthentic because now they're trying to outduel your last show. You know, like these people see your last thing on social media and they're like, I want to be funnier than that. I want to be better than that. It's like,
Dude.
just come on. Just you genuinely want people to
Right.
meet people.
No, we
Right,
do. We do.
Yeah.
And
We
the
have-
audience will, you know, if you're inauthentic on stage, the audience,
They know.
our fans will literally like boo you off the stage if you're trying too hard. If you're talking too much,
Mhm.
like
Yeah,
That's-
I kind of picked up on that. Like, I
Yeah.
could tell when I went to the show.
Did you boo anyone?
Did I probably did.
They get
There was a little F-boy on stage, and he was just like grinding my gears. I
Oh,
was
the
like,
guy
he's trying too
without the
hard.
shirt, Sam,
Sam.
No,
the guy who came up from the crowd.
Oh, Kendall, you're
sh-
talking about? Kendall was a good guy.
he was
like
a good
Kendall.
guy, but like,
Yeah.
fuck boy.
Totally.
Sorry, Kendall.
Sorry, Kendall.
Oh.
But what Harrison's talking about, it's like a cat, and this is the part of updating no one sees or you'll never understand. Like it is a scientific thing, like performing and being in front of people. There are certain people you could bring out for no rhyme or reason before they even speak. The crowd is dead. There's a chemical. There's like a feeling. And you are like, I'll be sitting there with The Rock. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna have to work right now for 40 minutes to try to make this person likable. And I look, Harrison and me will look over at each other, going, "This is gonna be hard." Like, and there's just nothing you can do. Like Kendall was just a likable guy, right? Nothing. He like it before someone even speaks. You know if the crowd is feeling it. It's a crazy
Yeah.
thing, you know.
I just can't imagine the pit in my stomach going on knowing somebody's going to be dead air for like 45 minutes and
Well,
just being like,
we get him off the stage now.
Oh,
You
okay.
know,
Oh,
we
you
used
do.
to keep him off for too long. Now we're like, yo, like someone from the crowd said, get off.
Get
you
off
know?
the stage.
yeah, we got these cookies in the back. It's like fucking Tommy and Goodfellas. You just bring them to the back.
Oh,
Kill 'em.
I mean, I like that.
Yeah.
So, which was the best city you never told us?
Well, no, you guys just came from
Austin.
doing it in
Austin.
Austin.
Austin's great.
Okay, so
I
tell us about the
mean-
Austin show.
Where do we begin?
Is there any spoilers we can get?
We had Vinnie on from Jersey Shore, so we ran into him at the airport, actually, right where
So
when we
full
landed.
circle.
I saw him. I go, Harrison, that's Vinnie. He goes, no, I don't think it is. I go, yeah, it is. Like, and I'm actually pretty shy. I never go up to people. and Harrison's a savage. He will go up to anybody. He's confident. Like, but with Vinny, I was like, you know what? This guy's I looked on our site. He's doing shows at this comedy club. He's doing
Same venue as
stand-up.
us.
Same venue.
Meant to be.
And I'm like, he's perfect for updating. We went up to him. Couldn't have been nicer. Came on, and let's just say it was a pretty insane show.
And honestly, like, this is another area that Berman and I hit it off when we first met. I'm from Jersey. He's from Long Island. Jersey Shore was like
Everything.
God. I mean, these guys were like, they were God.
The
to
Beatles.
us. Like,
they were the Beatles for me.
Yeah.
Like me in high school, I'm wearing Ed Hardy every day.
Yeah.
You know, because
Going
of
to
these
the
guys.
t-shirt time.
So
it's t-shirt time.
T-shirt time.
I love t-shirt time.
Is it bad that I never really watched Jersey Shore? I watched
Yes.
it. I watched the season they went to Italy. Like
That
that's
was-
That's the
Dude.
worst.
No,
I
yeah,
know.
that's when
that
things
was when it was like
got
crazy.
crazy.
you gotta go rewatch old clips of like Ronnie.
No.
Yo, today we were watching a
Rat, stop.
clip, and like he was like a guy was yelling at like his girl, and he's just like, she's a female, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, yo, he's calling her a female.
They literally like created culture almost more than Drake.
No,
in a way,
totally.
you
I
know?
have friends like the Jersey Shore. Like I know a couple people who talk like that, and that's why I keep them in my life because they're just comedy at all times.
Dude,
comedy,
I
fist
grew up.
pumping.
I grew up in that environment with like I grew up in a place called Wantagh, Long Island. It's on the South Shore. I truly grew up around the funniest, and there's a reason Long Island. I wouldn't be able to do comedy if I didn't grow up in my neighborhood.
Totally.
Like people just speaking,
Yeah.
like it was just, and the
So
Jersey
funny.
Shore, like that was my friends. Like they would like be like, bro, we're gonna take some shots before the Sweet 16, and like they'd be hooking up. Like it was just like that's my life,
Yeah.
and that's where Harrison and me like we find the exact same shit hilarious.
Yeah.
That's what it takes
Fist
to make a real
pumping.
friendship. Like you can't be friends with someone you don't laugh at the same shit with.
That's the
Zero.
number one. That has to be the number one ingredient.
Yeah.
No, I love that. That's why I'm losing friendships these days because I have friends laughing at like Stephen Colbert. I'm like, no,
Dude,
that's not funny.
But Harrison, my friends from childhood, Harrison has he loves my friend. Like I've stuck with a core group of people who like are just funny. Like,
Yeah, our friends get along.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
you know.
that was the key.
Funny rules.
But what were we? Oh, Vinny.
Yeah, yeah.
This guy, we thought it would be a little more tame, a little clean. And then he walked down stage and
It was over.
It was over. So he crushed it. I don't want to send too. We don't
won't
want to spoil
say-
it too much, but
Well, everyone can watch it, right? When's it
Yeah.
coming out?
it's gonna be on our YouTube
Not
within a
this
couple weeks. right?
Monday, the following Monday. And also, he was super nice. He goes, by the way, guys, I'm going to be more tamed. Like, we're probably not going to go dirty. I go, yeah, dude. Look, and we're cool like that. If
Yeah.
someone has a boundary, we will never, I will never bring it up. But when someone starts to bring something up on their own, then we're like, all right, it's game. He just like, I mean, he was a savage, and he's actually very funny.
He's
live.
so
And is he looking
funny.
for love?
Yes, and we found him a talent. We found him an Italian girl from New Jersey.
Oh.
So we've
Yeah.
got
So
him a
maybe
great
that's your
match.
third.
Something could. No, they were definitely. That's
They
the
were
thing too. They
vibing.
were vibing.
He is hilarious too. He's like a natural comedian. Like he's pursuing comedy, Vinny, and on stage. I mean, he was next level
really
talented.
good.
He's so talented.
I just
So-
sat back. It was a rare one where like I'm always hosting on offense.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I fully was like this defense. Like
Let
let
it
this guy
happen.
do his thing, and he destroyed, and it
Yeah.
was very funny.
It's nice
And
to get a night off.
it was nice. I
It
like
would
that.
be the
Nice.
same if Rachel ever came on. You know.
I, think
I
you'd
know,
be great.
Rachel. We gotta make this happen.
That's
you
that's
single?
what. Rach, are you single? I guess if
Come
you.
on.
It's the
Yeah,
elephant
yeah.
in the room. Is she single? That's the
Guys, we
elephant
don't
in the-
even. I'm her co-host.
follow
I work
me
with her
on
every day. I
TikTok.
don't know. I've been watching her TikToks, and I'm like, even I don't know.
I thought I saw a guy like in one of your Instagram stories, but not his face, like a
Mhm.
shoulder or something.
I
Did
love a
see
good
someone-
shoulder.
Oh, you're one of those, dude. Come on.
No, that's my best friend. He's gay.
Okay.
Yeah.
There
But
you
we're
go.
dating in a way. We're
I
actually
like
about
that.
to separate. We've been living together for 3 years. We're going our own way.
Oh, you going alone now?
Yeah.
You gonna live
I'm
alone?
going at it alone.
Her boyfriend made her leave the gay guy. She was like, "This is enough."
Oh wow.
Yeah. He hates him. I'm kidding.
I'm just
He loves
kidding.
him. Anyway, speaking of dating, what would you guys say you've learned about dating? Because you're both not single, correct?
No. Both
We're-
engaged.
We're both engaged.
Oh, wow.
To each other?
Oh, man.
That's cute.
no,
Almost.
to good people. We got lucky.
We outkicked our coverage.
For sure. Yeah.
You got what?
They
Outkicked
outkicked their
our
coverage.
Oh.
Wait,
Have you heard that
let her. What
They
could that mean?
outkicked our coverage.
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
Like when you outkick your coverage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I say it again. Maybe I'll get it this time.
Outkick your coverage.
What does that mean?
It means we found amazing girls.
Better than us.
us.
Okay.
It means you
It's like
outkicked.
punching.
Right.
Exactly.
They're punching down.
No.
The girls.
The girls are punching down.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
We are.
That's
But
so nice.
It's exciting.
Yeah, that
know.
is.
I have
well,
another question, though. So you
The
guys-
wedding stuff is so funny too, by the way. Like he and I were like we're talking about band. It's the silliest.
Yeah, it's
Planning a
fun.
wedding is a silly thing.
It's
Who's getting
fun.
married first?
He is in June.
I'm getting married. First,
Okay.
yeah.
And
Cool.
I'm getting married in September. It's weird planning a wedding because my fiance, like, she's so not in. Like, we're both not like divas in that regard. Like, we're
Mhm.
just like, so it's like we're both not like passionate about like being annoying.
Yeah.
We're like, so, but it'll be good.
Are you passionate about being annoying, Harrison?
A little bit. A little bit.
He's a diva.
Well, I'm a bit of a diva. I'm excited about like the attention.
Yeah.
I hate that. I'm giving it to her. I let her, but she also was like, no, I don't want to be like the focus. I go, we don't. But then like,
So
so
just go elope.
I'll just get my dad. Nah, but it's a family thing. My dad, we'll bring him up and like
Mhm.
he'll give him a speech. Like that'll be the whole wedding.
Yeah.
You know?
He'll be the host.
Neither of us are doing traditional like groomsmen. We're not. Doing
No,
that
no
shit.
groomsmen.
I think there's so many outdated stuff with these things.
Wait, but I just got told the other day I'm in someone's wedding party, but they're not doing groomsmen up there. And he's like, yeah, you're going to be my groomsman, right? I'm like, "Oh, you're in my wedding party. I go, okay, what do you need? He was like, well, on the day, there's nothing. So I was like, so you're just telling me I'm a groomsman? I'm like, that's the whole thing?
That's the
I'm like, this
ultimate
is an
bridesmaid.
honor. I'm like, this is such an honor. Thank you
Maybe
so
you have
much.
to do a prayer. You know, you walk
Yeah,
up, do a
maybe.
prayer.
Or maybe you get invited on the bachelor party. That's what
Ooh,
it is.
That's
That's
true.
kind of like the new age thing. You have a like a bachelor party, and then during the wedding, you're kind of like off duty.
That's what you want. I've been at some weddings recently where I was not off duty, and I'm like, oh my god, man, this is torture. This is torture.
Yeah, well, it's like you're there all day, but for one picture, like just one.
one photo.
Yeah, one photo. That's your moment. And then you wait
for 6 hours.
for hours.
You're waiting for 6 hours in the wings.
Yeah, literally in the wings, and then you walk down the aisle. And it's like, what am I doing here? This is
Right.
not my wedding.
It's a tough
Yeah,
thing.
it's just outdated. A lot of this stuff, you know.
It's
That's your show in
not-
like
yeah.
30 years. When you guys are older and married for a long time, you guys are going to be
Outdating.
like, formerly updating. Now it's outdating.
I like that.
I mean, that
actually.
is kind of badass.
Or that-
actually.
or
in
it
our
should be like-
50s, we changed the name. That
Or
out-
if you just
wanna
wanna-
came
Wait,
up
hold on,
with a
hold on.
Or
billionaire
you take
idea.
it to the streets,
No,
and
this
that's
is
the
the
different
idea.
series.
The idea is you
Outdating.
go to like, instead of doing regular shows at like comedy clubs, you go to like elderly retirement homes and it's outdating.
I mean,
down dating.
Or whatever.
Down-
yeah.
that is a
You know,
great
I-
series idea.
Where we
like,
go to geriatric. Yeah, we wanted to
Geriatric.
do
They don't have to-
golden.
they don't have to be, you know what I mean? But like, truly,
It's
I
like
feel like
Golden
that's the most,
Bachelor.
Yeah, we
using social media, like the most tapped demographic is like 18 to 32. It's like, that is the demographic.
Yeah.
But honestly, as someone who also like makes dating content and stuff, you have no idea how many times like 50-year-old plus women have come up to me and been like, I fucking love your content. Like, I'm
Really?
divorced,
I love
I'm this.
that.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
that is the whole market. They're trying to figure this shit out just like 20-year-olds.
dude, they
You're
need
so
love.
right.
Yeah.
That's
They need
actually
love.
really true. People who I know, their moms who are single, have said like, "Oh, I love watching like advice on TikTok. You guys are also open about what you're going through," and no one talked about that stuff when they were all growing up.
They're seeing
You're
it for the
so right
first
about
time.
that.
Totally.
Wait,
Yeah.
that's
You're
very
so right.
interesting.
They are seeing it for the first time, which I'm kind of like, oh, protect them at all costs. Because like the first few years of me on TikTok, I'm seeing this advice and I'm like, this is the holy grail. And then I went to a real therapist and she's like, that is TikTok advice. That's
Wait,
not
that's so
real.
fun. There was one who was that old like Jewish lady who gave like sex advice back in the day?
Oh, the Drake
Ruth?
loved her. Dr. Ruth.
Dr.
in
Ruth.
Toronto.
There was one like therapist for their generation.
And
who
she was on
there.
Degrassi. I love that
Yeah.
show.
She
Oh,
was cool.
yeah.
And
Dr. Ruth.
Is
Let's
she
get her
still
on.
around? We'll have her.
Did
on
you watch
Updating.
Degrassi? You're Canadian.
I didn't because I remember I saw one episode and there was like a gun shooting scene.
That's
That's
the
with
trick.
Jimmy.
With Drake.
yeah, and
that's Drake.
Wait, he
I'm
gets
a
shot?
pussy.
That's why he ends up in the
Drake-
wheelchair.
That's why Drake's in a wheelchair. It's this
Spoiler alert.
The kid
This-
shows up to school and he'd been like talking shit about him, and then he's like, "What the fuck?" Pulls the gun out of his locker and shoots Drake in the back. It's very
Oh
dramatic.
Dude,
my
it's-
God.
I think-
that's
That is not a show
is
for
that
me.
season one.
But that's all. No,
season 4 or 5.
That's
Yeah.
his favorite show.
It's
actually.
behind Sopranos.
well, it's
Degrassi.
very, it's
Yeah.
very. It was always on Teen Nick. I remember I used to watch it all
Yeah.
the time, and I just was like so locked in.
Dude.
I
Yeah.
was so locked, and I loved it.
But dude, that show back then, like, taught, like, that's kind of now the version of, like, because that was a really educational show. Like, I learned about a lot of shit on it, and like
Totally.
now, like, yeah, it's like these idiots. Like, you scroll on TikTok, it's like, yo, dude, like, this is how you fuck. Like, and I'm like,
I
what
know.
the?
It's,
Yeah, like, it's,
I learned
or
from
you have
Drake.
to watch Euphoria every 5 years. You know.
I don't know if you
Wait.
should take any lessons from Euphoria.
I mean, that's a dark lesson.
That's a dark.
Yeah.
That's a dark.
Like how to escape being kidnapped. in the middle of the
I've
night.
never seen Euphoria either.
Oh,
I'm
you've
like
never-
I'm so tapped into certain culture things.
Yeah,
and
You
then-
look
much.
like you.
I look like Lucas Gage, so that's all I know. He gets like,
really
beat the fuck
beat.
up.
Yeah, he gets.
It's like I know the
fucking
I know like the
He
big
gets
benchmarks of
fucked,
things.
bro.
Yeah.
He gets fucked. And his character. You have a
This
look.
is how you wreck someone.
You have a look
Backhanded
too.
compliment incoming. Here we go.
That's so funny.
But you have a look too where I just like you seem so nice, like, and Lucas Gage like gets destroyed on the show, and it's like it's a very painful thing to watch. Like that whole show is it's a tough.
Yeah, it's
It
a
is
tough
tough.
watch.
It's
yeah.
dark.
Have you ever had a couple that it's like, oh, this is a fucking tough watch before you started getting them off the stage? Like, what do you guys do in those scenarios?
5 out of 10 shows, I'd say.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's always. I mean,
You got a joke. You got
yeah,
a
you
joke.
just gotta have fun with that.
Gotta leave.
5 out of 10 shows is
Well,
a
it's
tough
live
watch.
programming because it's like you're
We don't know-
basically at
yeah.
the.
I know. So how do you guys like overcome that? Because I feel like it can kind of knock your confidence in either in the moment or after the fact.
I think we've done it so many
Yeah.
times. Like, even if someone is boring, we can make boring funny, you know? And so, like, we could take the most boring or average guy and it'll be a silly show in a way,
Right.
you know? So we don't even need someone to.
Yeah,
And-
it's
out
essentially
there.
like we did a 1,500 person show in New York town. It was a town hall last winter, and like the people were kind of like they're great,
They were
but
stiff.
they were a little stiff, and like this was even and I was bugging out before, and then
1,500. Jesus Christ.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was a
Was
huge.
that our
show,
biggest show?
Biggest
Yeah.
show, and then once you're out there though, it's honestly, especially because again, it's repetitive. Thing about performing, it's again, it's time. It's just you do it over and over, and it's like a body reaction where like you just know what to do, and it's like you'll like just look at
and the-
someone's lips, and be like, and start talking about it and make it funny.
Yeah. And the crowd is always with us, too. Like, we can get one of them involved
Yeah.
to also roast these people.
I
That
thought-
would make me so nervous because whenever I even like host a party, I'm like, how do I make sure every single person is having the best time ever?
That's torture, though.
I
I have
mean,
a
that is-
torture.
yeah.
My wedding, because I get in my head, and I'm gonna be getting married and looking at one guy going in my head. He's not having fun. He's thinking about the 9 other weddings he was just at. He doesn't want to. I do
Right.
that. To me, that's a lot harder to do, and that's also why I like I have Harrison with updating. It's like if the vibe isn't like it's not all on you.
Right.
Imagine
It's
like
a team. Yeah. If
it's
you're
hard.
one person in front of, you know.
It's hard, man.
If you're just doing stand up in front of like 5,000 people.
Dude, it's hard, man. But I think personal life stuff, like especially something like a wedding or like having people it's so personal. If they're not having fun, like it gets in your head. That's
Yeah.
so
I
I
know,
will
that is
tell
No,
you.
so I would
that's
have
hard.
that thought too if people are coming to see my show and I got like, I'm thinking I got the best people to cast and then they come up and they're kind of flops. I'm like, I care less about the people who are flopping and more like, how do I salvage this for the audience?
Right.
'Cause-
No matter what, though, everyone, and because we're so hard on ourselves,
Right.
we've done so many and we've seen, the Salt Lake, we've seen these crazy shows. Everyone at updating in the crowd, they're having fun. It's what else are you doing? You're scrolling TikTok. No matter what, you're gonna have fun, and that's what's so cool about like doing something IRL, right?
Yeah.
It's just
You're getting them out of their house.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
And no one kill it. At the end of the day, I always sometimes before a show, if I just know it's not may not go well, I'm just like, dude, no one's you're gonna walk off tonight. You're fine. You got it. And that,
20
That's
years
like-
from now,
yeah.
who will care?
That's
I've been
a
saying
great
that to myself.
mentality.
I've been saying that to myself lately. If I get stressed about something, like 20 years from now, when you look back on this one little thing that was caused, you're not gonna fucking
even
remember
a week,
any
though,
of this stuff.
even a week
Yeah.
after. And the thing about this, especially because of the kind of show we do, we have literally had we've had so many horrible shows, and you wake up and you're fine. So you don't get, and that's when you start to get better,
Right.
and you're more comfortable. You're like,
Totally.
because you'll be good.
Because it's going to be fun.
Dude.
Once you do live program, like we do the same thing when we first started. I think we were so confident our first day doing like our first show.
Right.
I was sweating.
Yeah, and then
You were-
after
You
she
guys
was
are
like,
you guys
You
are
have
killing
great
it.
Thank you.
rapport.
You guys are
Rach-
amazing.
Rach goes, I remember to me after our first show, she goes, "What just happened?" I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "I really blacked out that whole episode." I'm like, "You don't remember? Like you were pretty funny." She's like, "I really blacked out."
I
Like,
really did black out, I think, the first like 2 months of doing this. Like,
And then 2 months in, you're like, yo,
Yeah.
I get this.
exactly.
I would say I blacked out for a couple of years doing it. No, and then you get, and I would even weigh myself the next day, and I would lose on stage like 5 pounds from sweating and like
That's
not
awesome.
being there. No,
You
no,
I
diet.
got to get on that updated
I'm not
diet.
diet.
I'm not that neurotic. That's crazy.